How do you define success? For me, success is getting to the point where you are absolutely comfortable with yourself. Take some work to get there. Welcome to day 10, the reality of inner strength. For a long time, beginning of each year, I used to ask God, through my resolutions, to help me master a new virtue. The year I requested strength, I was confronted with one exhausting, soul-sucking experience after another. After that year, I quit asking for what I thought I wanted. Now I just take what comes. Here's what I've learned. I can rely on the strength I inherited from all those who came before me. Each one of us has ancestors who were tested with unimaginable hardships, and they survived. When I try something new or I'm faced with a challenge, I bring all of my history with me, all the people who paved the way for me. Everything I've ever done in my life is a part of who I am. I take my strength from their strength. I've also come to realize where there is no struggle, there is no strength. Inner strength comes from having been challenged, having adversity, and often pain. And the problems that make you want to throw your hands up and shout, "I give in," can also build your tenacity, courage, and determination. We all have the ability to stand up, face resistance, and to walk through it. If you feel you're walking into fear, know that you already have the enduring power that you're asking for. Then say thank you, because you know at your truest core that your greatest struggle will produce your deepest strength. The mantra for today's meditation rings true for me. I know it's ultimately true. Being at peace is my greatest strength. Let's embrace that peace, and then we'll meditate together.
Generally speaking, many people lead lives that seem stable and purposeful, but deep down they feel insecure and anxious. We've been talking about trust and hope, and nothing destroys hope more than feeling insecure. The opposite of insecurity is strength. What does it mean to be strong? Looking around, we can see the strength of an authority figure like a boss who dominates others. With or without consent, they take charge and make it clear that only their will, their desires, and their emotions are important. This is a sad distortion of true strength. Society rewards this distorted strength by giving some people power, and millions of others seem more than happy to give away their power to those who appear strong. All of this comes about because we haven't learned how to be strong inside ourselves. Out of insecurity, we build defenses to keep threats away, and defenses, like castle walls, enclose a small protected area while shutting out the great wide world. When you feel safe and secure inside yourself, the world expands infinitely because consciousness is infinite. When you feel strong inside, you don't feel afraid, anxious, and isolated. You are open to life instead. And in openness, there is strength. In meditation, you experience the unchanging level of awareness that cannot be shaken. This is permanent strength. In practical terms, becoming strong feels like a puppy who is safe only beside its mother until its curiosity lures it into the outside world. At first, the puppy rushes back to its mother's side when it feels unsafe. But over time, standing on its own feels natural and right. It has no more desire to be protected by another. The self behaves the same way. It starts out needing protection or the illusion of protection by clinging to externals like money, status, ego strokes, the bonds of relationship, developing a fit body, etc. These are good things on their own, but they aren't good if they reinforce the attitude of me against the world, or us versus them. In other words, a defensive posture. The secret is to experiment with standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, holding fast when you must, and always taking responsibility. When your inner strength and hope gets activated, you realize there was never you against the world or us versus them. There was only the power of hope in your consciousness and the reality it constructs. As we prepare to meditate together, let's take a moment to consider our centering thought. Being at peace is my greatest strength. Being at peace is my greatest strength. Now let's prepare for our meditation. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Begin to be aware of your breath and just breathe, slowly and deeply. With each breath, allow yourself to become more deeply relaxed. Now, gently introduce the mantra Om Gam Namah. Om Gam Namah. This mantra connects our individuality to its true strength and security in universal awareness. Repeat it silently to yourself. Om Gam Namah. Om Gam Namah. Om Gam Namah. With each repetition, feel your body, mind and spirit open into an expanded state of awareness. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, noises, or physical sensations, simply return your attention to silently repeating the mantra. Om Gam Namah. Om Gam Namah. Om Gam Namah. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time and you'll hear a soft bell at the beginning and end of the meditation. Om Gam Namah. Om Gam Namah. Om Gam Namah. It's time to release the mantra. Continue to sit restfully, inhaling and exhaling slowly. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, contemplate this centering thought. Being at peace is my greatest strength. Being at peace is my greatest strength. Namaste.